Alright, I'm determined to at least record a game of Historic tonight. It has been a horrendous evening of Historic. I have played for nearly an hour and ran into either horrendous Teferi control decks or absurd aggro decks that just hit like a perfect 7 every match. I've been mana screwed every match, so we're trying here just to at least get a couple of games down. And this is what I've been dealing with. Our opponent mulligans, so I'm happy to keep this for now. This is kind of on me though, because I can't cast any of these, but I can electrolyze if I don't get a fort seized. Alright, that makes my choice here a lot better. So we'll play this tapped first. Then next turn we'll shock this in. Okay, shock you in. Then we can growth spiral into... Okay. I'm not 100% sure on what this deck is, but I probably will guarantee that I probably am not going to enjoy it. So we will drop a Yishan off the top. This is probably the Sultai Ultimatum deck, I reckon. I know that a version of it is being brewed into Historic. Or is this just Death Touch Tribal? Yeah, I'm okay. Actually, hold on. That's free to Clarion takes care of that. Yeah, I'm okay with taking 2 here. Okay, we get a Niv off the top. That's always good. But I think we can cast it off the top, right? So what we'll do here is we'll do this 3 damage things, and then we'll see if he wants to trade. Yeah, I'm okay with the trade here because that gives us 4 more life. We're dropping a Niv next turn and we can ramp. Alright, so he has another Hooded Viper, that's why he's okay trading. Sultai Death Touch is a fun deck. Alright, so we have the mana now to do both of these. Alright, so we'll start with a... I think we have enough mana. No, we're choked on red again. So what we'll do is we'll just drop the Niv. I apologise for the again, but it literally was a contention in several matches going forward here that I was choked on red mana for a lot of the games. Alright, reloaded onto 4. Okay. Alright. So we have a single red here, so we can't do both of these, but what we can do is we can drop this Binding of the Old Gods, kill the Hooded Viper, then we can electrolyze, kill both, kill your thing here and draw a card, then combat. Okay, that was a pretty solid turn, and we can get a Ketra Triome here to guarantee that we hit red. I don't think hitting black early game is as important as I thought it was. Yeah, our opponent concedes here. Alright, Sultai Death Touch. We need more creature removal. Chevelle will be a good inclusion. Putrefy is good. Will the pushes come in? Void Erasures can come out. I'm going to take out 4 cards here. I think Witherbloom Command, Krasis, and maybe 1 Clothis. I'm determined to leave Rowan and Will in because I would love to see if they actually can perform in this deck. The one time I've drawn them in the last match, last set of things I didn't record was the fact that I drew it and literally had a match where I didn't draw red mana. Alright, so no blue mana, so we're not keeping this. This has Alright, so we can Fatal Push, Electrolyze. We will assume that our opponent is going to Force Caesar, so we're not going to hold on to Niv, because Niv's a pipe dream if we can, because we're waiting on a lot of oh, hello Chevelle. Sorry, just got distracted by his no t-shirt chest. Oh yes, absolutely. That is a and a Willem Ruin. Yeah, that is a I must kill you immediately card. Alright, so we'll shock in here. Let's fire off Rowan. And let's just start up tipping, because at least she might also do the classic tempt them into a block situation, or use a removal spell on it. And honestly, if I could get Chevelle to stick down with these removal spells... Oh, she's reducing the cost, of course she does, so Electrolyze is cheaper. Yes, but I'm okay with that, because this lets me play Chevelle, and he is a much better roadblock against your deck. Oh, he just has another removal spell. Then we will drop Clothis and start gaining life. Here's another Fangbearer. That's no big deal. Alright, so we drew a land finally, so we will exile your Fangbearer. We will then Fatal Push your other bearer. We'll shock this land in, and we can Electrolyze whatever you play here, except for a Helix, because that's a big creature. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to take that. Alright, that's why he's holding off on his thing. Alright, let's Electrolyze you for 2. We need to draw a card. Alright, that answers it. I'm okay with that. We still need a white, man. So, sacrifice a creature. Let's hold off. Alright, opponent scoops to that. So, that was more of a fringe deck. It was a cool deck. But I think that's because we're just at the bottom of a thing down. So, we'll get one more match in here. But the first thing I need to do, because I think that I need to change the Ketromes. I think I need to run a more Ketrome deck. Yep, hold on. Right, Ket says Triome, land. Yeah, so we need to go up on the Ketra. Probably down on the Indra. Or do we honestly need the maybe we just go up one more land here, just to guarantee, because this is 26 lands now. Yeah, I'm feeling 26 lands. I'll probably take out the main board Rowan and Will. Like, it's a shame, but I do feel that has to come out. Alright. I think that's probably the best way to do this, because we literally, I'm looking at my notes here of the last few matches I played, and it was outvalued by control, lost to burn game 1 because we didn't hit our third land, and then lost to burn because we didn't draw white for the helixes. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. And now we get the all land hand, which we will keep because I know how the shuffler in Magic works. And that's just me being hilarious. Alright, this is a sacrifice deck, so must... Okay. We are apparently allowed all of our 5-drops this game. I'm okay with this. He doesn't have the thing yet. Alright, so we'll just drop this. Okay. We'll drop Ishan. This should prompt a removal spell, which might let Aniv Mizzet live. Yeah, so he's digging here. He did not activate. Why? Oh, he must have a Fatal Push. I'm okay with that. Hits my next land drop. So this is white, black, green. So I need to shock in here to play the Niv, which I'm totally okay with. We will take the Helix because that's more life gain. Then we have to discard down. Probably discard the Temple Garden because we have enough green-white mana here, and all of these spells are relevant in our current situation. Alright, he's drawing. There's a red. Okay, so I'm going to play this. I'm going to Fort Erasure you first, because I would like to know what's in your hand. Corval needs to go. Gain control with mana value 3 or less. Fatal Push is Mayhem Devils. Alright, Corval can go away. That's a mistake. Keep this up. This is fine. Go to combat. Attack. Yep, this is fine. Okay, Gilded Goose. That's okay. Mayhem Devil. That's fine. Okay. Alright, so Growth Spiral. Play this land. We will sacrifice this at end step to trigger your Mayhem Devil. I should have done that in response to you casting it, but I'm just terrible. And we will grab another red because I'm paranoid about red. Always paranoid about red. And then we will Deafening Clarion, gain 3 life, give everything lifelink. We'll attack with Niv. We go back up to 18. We can sit on these spells now. He's probably trying to find an oven. That's fine. He finds a land. It's fine. Plays a land tapped. Plays the oven. In response, we will Helix the cat. Then you can't do nothing actually, because nothing of your thing comes back. We'll Helix your face, and then hit you for 6. Alright, so that sacrifice deck went a lot better than the other one. Last time we got grounded out by Corval value. Putrefy because it's more for the artifact to take out the enchantment. Our opponent will probably have we'll keep it this way for now. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, so the first recording set was absolutely terrible. We had so many grindy control matchups. Like, it basically went grindy control, then burn, then grindy control again. And by the end of it, I was just burnt out. Sorry, we did also get one John sacrifice in there. But yeah, basically the recording was opened and ended with 2 very grindy, very obnoxious control decks that I just did not want to play against. It was the first time I'd actually seen Teferi's Protection played, and wow, That is a hoser of a card in the late game. Our opponent knows that we have the pig, the Yishan, so he's probably going to try and make sure that we Alright, there's a more traditional hand with no lands, and there's a better hand with 3 lands. Clofis is great. Alright, I got to assume a Fort Caesar's coming here, so assuming that a Fort Caesar's coming here, I'm going to keep it this way. And then I have to decide on the course of action depending on what they do here. Alright, now they just have the Witch's Oven off the bat. Alright, we need to get the green down for a green down for this. There's the Cauldron Familiar. We need black as well. Is this actually going to bite us now that we added... No, we didn't even take out black, did we? We just added another green source. Okay, we're going to have to hope for some interaction here. Right now they're just pinging us a little bit. I'm okay with that. We'll drop Clofis. I'm okay with this for now. But Lord, I need to hit a black or another land. If I hit another land, I'm okay because I can drop a pig and that will at least prompt interactive removal from them. Actually, no, I'm okay here because what I can do is... I can exile my own Fabled Passage. I'm going to have to exile my own Fabled Passage. There's black for next turn. Alright, we're going to add green here. Play that tapped. Play the pig. He's going to hit both of the interactions here. Actually, might have messed up here because he has to generate black with the Phyrexian Tower if he's going to fatal push the pig, which means he has to no, he can do that, yeah. That's fine. Next turn we can Wither Bloom command and or we can Niv. Alright, yeah, makes us both sacrifice a creature. I'm okay with that. Because you didn't create a thing here. There's Woe Strider. Alright, now you can create a food off of that. Okay. He's drawing so many cards at Midnight Reaper. I really need to get that gone, but I literally can't right now. Huh. What do you... Okay. Yeah, that was the wrong call, dude. Yeah, I believe that might have actually been the wrong call, because now I get rid of your cat here. I'll then play a land. I mean, I'm assuming that he must have a thing here, so what we'll do is we'll play this first. Then we'll Wither Bloom command, destroy, gain life. So now, even if he has Innocent Blood, I can at least... yeah, that's fine. There's Corval, as expected. He's going to sack one of his lands. Corval is such a powerhouse. I can't block this because if he does have Innocent Blood, I just lose. Alright, Binding of the Old Gods is perfect. Alright, let's Innocent Blood, gain back some life. Let's Binding of the Old Gods, kill the Corval. That's fine. He just draws 2 cards off it because reasons. And he leaves it on top, so he probably drew another Corval. Or he drew a Fortsies. Yep. That was a bad play on my part. Really should have grinded him out there. Second Midnight Reaper. Another Witch's Oven. Well, we have to block. We have to try and stay alive here. It doesn't help. Good lord, it's going to take a sizable lucky draw here to stay alive. Well, if he has the cat in any way, shape or form here, I just lose. Okay, the goose is going to draw and gain him life. I need to... Wait, does that do it? If I can survive this one turn. Yeah, he's looking for... Did you get the cat? Oh no, he got Cling to Dust. Witch's Oven. You have to eat it while you're... Sacrifice Roast Rider. You... He's looking for a cat. Okay, I'm just confused. He just dies now. Yeah. Why didn't he eat a food? Okay. I don't really count that as a win. That was probably more of a... he made a bad play on his part. I suppose I should count it. I would like to play one more, I think, here. Let's try and get at least one more in. What did we get? We got Light of Promise. Fun card. Alright, if we end up in a control match, I'm going to cut off the recording here because it... Well, no, we should play it out. We should play it out. Yeah, as I said before, the Niv decks here are... Until we get Bring to Light, I don't think it's a viable historic deck for anyone who genuinely wants to rank up. Alright, what's our opponent doing here? We have 2 Helixes and then we can't cast anything else. Let's see what our opponent does. Our opponent is taking their sweet time deciding, so they must also have. So they kept 7, so... See, the question you always ask is this hand good? And then you're like, if I draw another land... No, it's not good. This hand is good because we can drop the hero on 2 and 2. We've got a solid curve here of 2, 3, 4, 5. We are waiting on lands. And we get turn 1 forward seized, which could completely ruin our plans. Yep. Honestly, then probably keeping the old deck would have probably been better here. The old hand, because at least we would have had another card buffer. Our opponent is very much thinking about what they want to do here. I would recommend the Colossus, because if you don't have a way to deal with it, it's going to be a problem. Alright, let's play the tap land and see what their next follow-up is. Probably island into another control spell. Oh no, just another black. Okay, this must be a discard deck, so we'll get rid of the Yishan. We'll play the hero. Is this a Wasteland deck or like a... Oh, this could be like the Liliana Davriel rack deck. Yes, please kill it, as it will have no bearing on the rest of the game. So yeah, the problem with... Okay. We'll do this. Pay 2 life, put your Ganther into hand. We're hitting our land drops now, which is beneficial to us because our opponent is not. Yeah, you can duress me. I have just lands in hand. Ah, this is an interesting turn of fate here. I now can duress you. Let's see what you've got. Liliana, Tegrid. Yes, I will take away your go blank, because that is a terrible card right now. So we'll get rid of this. We just need to whiff a spell for 1 turn here. Or if he plays a land, land is fine, because land does nothing either. Then we can Niv Mizzet, restock our hand, and then keep playing. Okay, so we'll play this. We'll grab a blue, I think. We'll cast a Niv. We'll draw a ton of cards. And we'll get a Hadron Crisis, because that's going to be another thing that draws us more cards. It appears our opponent also took the old, if I draw a X, I'll be okay. This is third land. Did he draw another 3-mana spell? He did. We'll get rid of Mortify and Mortality Sphere. Yeah, that card is quite absurd in a fun way. So we will look at your hand. Oh my, this appears to be a good answer. That will go away. A land on top. You know, another land never hurt nobody. We'll just keep attacking here. Our opponent concedes, not drawing their next land. Alright. Discard. Probably don't need you or you or you. We probably want you. Unword Ego perhaps to name thing. And potentially Fort Caesars ourselves. Take out probably one of the crises. I know it restocks our hand, but we're probably going to struggle to stay on top right now. They're probably going to bring in a lot of... Actually, I don't even know how mono black discard, Tegra discard works. We just got to keep 7 here. Like, this is a rule of 8 when you play against a discard deck. You just keep 7, even if it's terrible. Like, because going down just destroys your chances. Yep, that's fine. So we're going to use this to get a red. Then we have all 5 colors in the event that we do draw a Niv. Field of Ruin is fine. We have lots of basics in our deck. There's another Fortsies. Yeah, the pig doesn't actually do a lot, honestly, here. We'll play that tapped for now. Alright, we'll get rid of Helix and the basic swamp. Because I assume he's got to run out of discard eventually. Alright, we want green. Let's see what they do now. There's a Liliana. Electrolyze her for 2. See what we draw. Usually discards a card. Yeah, we can discard. We need to guarantee that we take this out. We need to okay, we'll play this tapped. Play the pig. Get 2 lands out of a deck. Gives us more playing power. We will discard a Ketchum because we don't want to tap land right now. Let's just hope that last card is not a kill spell. They're rolling quite slow here, so I'm wondering if it is a kill spell. It's either that or it doesn't do anything in the current thing, like it might be a Inquisition or a Duress. So alright, so first things first, let's attack. Let's try and bait out this spell if it is a spell. Ah, I see. It's a Fatal Push. Oh, it's not. Okay, blue, black, green, white, red. Cast Niv Mizzet. Draw more cards. We'll take the Fort Erasure. That's enough to give us some pad against discard here. Go blank. We'll discard this and this. Discard that and that. Cool. So we'll drop a Colossus. We'll forward erasure you. See what your last card is. Oh look, a nice Liliana. Nope, not casting that. We don't need another land right now. We just need to punch him in the face. Alright, so yeah. So we're a bad matchup for this guy because a lot of our deck just draws or replaces itself. Yep. Alright, so this is probably also a lesson in not to just walk away frustrated from games because, hey, gold 2. The first time I recorded, first 4 matches were horrendous, next 3 were good. That's one thing I want to say when I'm showing these videos. I'm showing the more fun interactive games, but I'm not showing a lot of games where I get completely hosed. So please don't craft this deck if you're looking to go mythic. Craft this deck if you're up for some janky fun that you can mix around and play with yourself. That's my warning. Thanks for watching.